Hello world, today is Saturday, January 10, and it's around 11 a.m. No, it's like 10:30 a.m. and this is a vlog, a 10-minute raw and edited talk about what is top of mind. And it's been already one full week down at network school, and I make these vlogs as a personal public journal, and I talk about what is top of mind, and I'm a believer that this is an important tool to be capturing the moment, the reality. You get the visual, audio, and the text, the speech of what I'm trying to say, and it's valuable information for my future self and for the world, perhaps. So I talk about what is really important. I woke up 6:30, alarm blazing. It was like another day. It's been every single day I've woken up, done the 7 a.m. burn, then my workout routine, weightlifting, then a cold plunge, and then finally get to the breakfast. I feel like I earned the breakfast. There's a breakfast buffet here, and talked to amazing people. And then I walked around the beach, and I flew my drone, made a third drone video here. I'm going to edit it and publish it. Then I'm going to go to the cafe, do some hand journaling, and then I'm going to get back to the NS cafe in the hotel, and then do some work and plan the day. And there's so much stuff happening that it's super important to just document it, for yourself, for the world, for eternity. I woke up, I was telling my roommate, this is the best moment you could ever have in the universe. Because if you actually are present, you realize that you can never ask for anything more than the present moment. And it's, okay, just tapping into that reality is gratitude. And it's just that's peaceful. So I had so many amazing conversations. Probably the best thing about this place is you're always in amazing conversations, bumping into other amazing people in the lobby, in the hotel, in the hallway, in the elevator, at lunch, at dinner, at the cafe. That's incredible. And I feel it's everybody's figuring this out. How we're all building this together, and we're all participating, co-creating. I hosted so many events, and one every night. So some of the most interesting conversations, I had one with this gentleman that does coaching, and he's a former executive, and he's telling about NLP and meditation, and it's I've been meditating on and off for a long time. But talking to somebody like that, it's you really could appreciate somebody that has it down, and when you feel it, if you hear it from somebody, there's no replacement than having a face-to-face conversation with somebody that has some experience and has some skill or has some knowledge to tell you. And it's incredible. And what I got out of it is it's basics, but when you see a human being telling you this, you really understand that they have experience, that you see with your eyes. You can't fake it. And so telling me about what is meditation about, and it's scanning your body from head to toe, and back to your head, and back to the toe again, and feeling and observing what you feel, and in your thoughts, and letting it be clouds in the sky. And that was actually my quote, and that was my contribution. His feedback, the conversation was very much two-way, and he was and I was just explaining, I know this, and he was oh, you already know all this stuff, which was flattering and good, encouraging, and his speech presence was like that, like, and like that you could you can feel the like being observing yourself, like experiencing the thoughts or the feelings or the emotions. So it's a certain kind of feeling, and it's kind of you have to really experience it. So I could talk for like 30 minutes or an hour nonstop about all the amazing things. Another important thing is like, okay, this morning I had this like early morning gym, 6:37 a.m. workout. You get the best ideas. Your mind is exploding with ideas and connections, and I have a lot of those, and it's important to write them down or talk to the camera and record them. And so I do both. I journal them down, and then I also do this. So this feeling about being emotionally intelligent is so good, and it's subtle, and it comes in. It's like hard to quantify or track and observe the changes, but over time, with journaling and with reading back your journals, and with talking to a lot of people, and putting yourself into situations where you're uncomfortable, and like you see how you can take a step back from like your reactions and the feelings, and that sometimes you get overwhelmed by feelings, and really that's the biggest unlock, is like not letting yourself be overwhelmed. That's the strength. That's mental strength, is not letting yourself be overwhelmed by feelings. Now, if you can teach that to somebody, you really are teaching something concrete and something valuable. And so, but we all struggle with that. It's so difficult because we are, you may feel extreme grief, sadness, anger at somebody, or yourself, or your experience. You may feel like you're missing out. You may feel like you have fear. Fear is the mind killer, and in a lot of, that's like the most important thing is overcoming fear. And really, like, that's what religions are about, is helping you overcome fear. So it's like the most frequently used phrase in the Bible, supposedly, is do not fear, do not fear, do not fear, do not fear. That's the whole purpose of religions, because we're creatures, we're biologically wired to like fear danger, lions, tigers. Like, same with being cast out of a community. So how do you fight that? It's through mental strength. And how do you do that? You really need to embrace exercise, like martial arts. I hosted a martial arts class on Wednesday, and it was awesome. I've got to do it every week. And just like this experience of like organizing events, people, like you realize that you're very concretely helping to coordinate people, and then if you do it experientially, you really get the meaning of it, and you really get the sense of it. You can't just do it like theoretically or like digitally. It's very difficult to do it digitally. So that's what I'm really working on, like here at Network School, is like building community. It's like I have to be explicit about it. I'm building my body, my community, building a community, and building a unicorn, in that order. I put that out there on a tweet, and I build a community through Global Builders Club. It's like an organization, a container. There's a Telegram group, and then there's the events. And so I like workshops, and then co-creation sessions and things like that. So, and the whole purpose of that is to help people like become tech titans and be around technology. And so I'm like expanding that more, building the newsletter, building the website, building the community groups, building the meetups, and I'm also building a unicorn, which is Hexley. I just presented about it yesterday. It's a voice first, visually first AI app builder, and I think that is like it's just going to be explosive. In this year, it could become a unicorn. This year, it is within batting range. Within batting range. That's the key term. Like within the range of possibility. And I just have to like put all the Hamada square. It's like these 9 squares of 9 squares, and you got to get all the little pieces right. And that includes being thankful, being present, watching your diet, watching your feelings, your mood, your intentions, your thoughts, being grateful and being kind and being supportive and being communicative and being consistent and showing up and all of these things and working out and all of these things. So that's my intention for this month. And thank you for listening. And as always, sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations, because every thought matters. And may you be free from suffering.